Tommy, do you drink Starbucks? Do you like coffee?
Yeah, but I do it at home. I'm not a let's waste money at Starbucks.
Save that money, Tommy Lauren.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
There it is.
So what's your
My husband loves it though, like multiple times a day.
Husband?
Yeah.
What the? You have a husband? Guys, I'm out of here, man. This is what?
But she said earlier she has a friend who is single.
Okay,
That's
fine.
true.
Jessica. She gave you a
Jessica
person.
single?
Hook it up
So
with a
fun.
sip.
All right, hang on. All right, so Starbucks reveals shocking earning in the latest report. Okay. Starbucks CEO confirms plans to close up 90 locations by the end of 2026. Rob, why don't you start off with that one? By the way, let me give you a reminder of who this guy is. He is one of the most sought-out CEOs in America the last 15 years. This guy came into Chipotle when it was worth $7 billion. 6 years later, after he left Chipotle as the CEO, Chipotle was worth $71 billion. Okay?
Wow.
That's Brian Niccol. He started off, I believe, as a CMO. Can you look, Rob, if he was a CMO of Domino's Pizza or another? Brian Niccol was a CMO of Domino's Pizza, or who was he the CMO of? It was one of the pizza. It was a CMO. He used to be a CMO of a pizza place. Go if you can see pizza. Yeah, type in a pizza. He was with some pizza company before, like 12 years ago. There it is, a major pizza chain for.
Little Caesars?
Pizza.
Brian Niccol's list
was the dough man.
No, I'm telling you, he was a pizza CMO at some kind of a pizza brand. Domino's.
Hut.
Okay,
Pizza
yeah,
Hut.
Domino's. Was it Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Okay, so he was a
Lindsay
CMO
Morgan
at Pizza Hut, right?
Okay.
And then goes to Chipotle, and then goes
This
to...
guy's been around the block.
He's a
is what we're
star.
saying.
And listen.
Pizza, Mexican
Starbucks
bowls.
brought him in because Starbucks was having so many issues with the lazy CEO they had that said, if you call me after 6 o'clock,
that's
you
right.
better have a plan. You don't call me after 6 o'clock. That was the former CMO, who was a former... I think he was like a consultant at one of these consulting firms.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, anyways, Rob,
Wall
play the
Street
clip.
spanked that dude.
This guy's legit. So he's a heavyweight. Go for it.
This is him explaining why they're making this shift away from the 90 locations that they have open and closing them.
Go for it.
When I got here about 10 months ago, we said we were going to get going on this back to Starbucks strategy, which really is founded first and foremost on resetting our operating platform. Unfortunately, I think there were some choices made before me that really set us back on our ability to create that great customer connection between our barista and customer and provide the type of customer service that the Starbucks brand, frankly, is known for and should be known for. And so that's really why we created the Green Apron service model. It's all around basically providing the right labor in store so that our partners have the right amount of time to execute the tasks that they need to execute, and then also be able to give the customer service and that connection to our customers that we want to provide. And also as a part of this, we had to bring some order to mobile order. We had to make sure that we were staffed and deployed correctly for the drive-through. So, look, I'm really proud of where we are, and the fact that actually during our pilot across 1,500 stores, we saw tremendous progress on both, the order to mobile order, the ability to be deployed correctly, the ability to provide the right customer service experience, which gave us the confidence to say, rather than just doing this across a couple thousand stores, we're going to put it across all our stores. And that's really what I was referencing in the call, which is, hey, that's what has us ahead of schedule, is getting the operating foundation back in place, getting back to being a world-class customer service company, and really setting up the expectation that you're going to have the ability to have the community experience you want in our cafes and the connection that you want with our baristas. And,
So, yeah, I mean...
The connection with the baristas. There are some nice people, but I don't know what's happening. It doesn't matter if you're in the most conservative city. Everybody with green hair and gauges and a septum piercing and, ambiguous gender works at the freaking Starbucks.
She's right. She's 100% right.
No, I know.
Even out here.
We're in Hamptons, and I'm like, what is wrong with
everybody's
why do you
off.
think that is?
Flock. I don't know
company.
if that's the
It's woke
culture.
coffee.
I don't know.
How do you hire, though?
I don't think they have
Do you
some
hate your
standards.
dad? You're damn right. Get in there. Color your hair. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Even right here, we're in Florida. You go outside our office. There's a Starbucks. One girl has my pronouns are she, him, them, they. She's plural.
She has all of them?
She has every one of them. They, us.
Meet her.
What, them.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Respect. No, I just wonder. By the way, this guy, the day they announced him as a CEO, Starbucks made $20 billion the day of the announcement of him being hired. Stock went up 20 to 25% day one. And his complete pay package was like $98 million. Everybody was bitching about it.
Is he the one that instituted the reforms about the clothing that they were striking over? I think it must have been him if he's been around for
but
he's only been around for a few months.
Because they freaked out and they started protesting because they had to wear a black shirt and khakis, I believe.
Yeah.
And the green hairs and stuff, they still can have their green hair and look like freaks, but they just have to wear the khakis and the black shirt. And they were mad that they didn't get to express themselves. And they had to wear even what would be a very baseline uniform. They were very pissed off about that, and they were striking over it.
It's going to be interesting on how he matches because he's a disciplinarian himself. And I looked it up on who he was with. He was with Taco Bell for 6 years, and he was with Pizza Hut for 6 years when he worked for Yum Brands. So 2005 to 11 Pizza Hut, 2011 to 2018 was Yum Brands with Taco Bell. So, yeah, apparently that's the guy. Tom, what are your thoughts on this here yourself? Because I know you're following the story closely.
So I have two key thoughts. The first is I'm a fan of Brian Niccol because I'm a fan of strong leadership and people want to get it done. And I hope he turns Starbucks into a long-term investable stock because that's where I see a reflection of it. Now then, if he's going to win me back, second thing, if he's going to win me back and others, he's still got work to do, and I think he knows he's got work to do. I don't want to go in there where I feel, I wear my future looks bright hat or something, and I don't want to have this side eye from the barista or the clerk there. And by the way, I did this. I'm telling you, I did this. And Kim freaked out when I did it. They asked for my name, and I said, it's 2 words. Let me spell for you. G-O-A-T, and then second word, R-U-M-P. And
Goat rump?
but say it fast.
I don't
Go
want to
Trump.
do this.
Go Trump.
Go Trump. And they said, I got a white mocha for Go Trump.
You made it.
And then everybody looks around like this. Thank you. And Kim's like, they're going to shoot you in here. You're going to get killed. But my point is, what's my point?
That, Tom.
What's my point? My point is, if you want to, you're doing things to bring the experience back, but you need to Brian, you got to bring the experience back for everybody. We all got to go in there and feel welcomed and not get the side eye look. And there's a lot of things with your staff, the same staff that were protesting when you were just trying to get a unified dress code. So there was unification and things. You know what, Brian, you've got some work to do there, because when I was in the Hamptons this summer, I didn't go to Starbucks, not once. I went to Hampton Coffee and I wore my Future Looks Bright hat. And there's a lot of liberals there. There was conservatives there. Not once did I get anything other than please and thank you and just friendly surface. And so that's what you're up against, where you've got things like that that are a alternative. And so I wish him luck. I want to see him win, because there was a day where I was a regular Starbucks customer. I was there on my phone, ordered my regular drink, came in, picked it up, said hello to the person. But that's years ago. He's still got work to do, but I hope he makes it.
Well, they're making the shift, because remember in 2017, I was in LA when this was happening. They had an open door policy. That means anyone could just use Starbucks, all the areas, bathroom. Dude, there was homeless people washing their butts in the sink, and they couldn't do anything about it. So they changed January 2025. They changed it. Starbucks announced its new coffee house code of conduct.
This is what year?
2018 was the open door policy.
This was under Schultz.
Schultz was the guy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Howard Schultz. Woke. Forget it.
He's not fully woke. He's a libertarian, but he's definitely not a Republican. He wanted to run for president. He almost ran for president, but he did try to
let everybody
pander and try to please those guys.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just looked it up right now. 87% of their employees donate to liberal
Democratic
candidates
Party,
since 2004 to 2019. And I said, why are so many employees at Starbucks part of LGBTQ? What did it tell you, Rob? Starbucks established a Pride Partner Network as employee resource group partner as early as 1996. ERGs like this attract, support, and empower
Transgender allyship.
Got it. So that's what they want.
That they got it.
That's what they want. By the way, have you had a bad experience at Starbucks? Have you had a bad experience?
Yeah, only when
at
I see the
Starbucks?
bill.
Have you actually had a bad experience?
Well, if you're saying paying $6 for
No,
a $2,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
That's saying it's expensive.
No.
What I'm saying
but
is,
getting side eye and it's
Yes.
just like this, and they
have
look
you
at
had
you.
a bad experience?
Me and Humberto went to the drive-thru, and it was an older, woke-looking lady, and they messed up the drink. And then I asked for it again, and she was just like, It was, and I was like, excuse me,
Yeah.
I told the orders what my order is, and she messed it up. But like, it's just the majority of the people in there don't like they're in Florida. They look like they hate us.
I say buy a here's what you do.
Go ahead.
Have a shirt
Okay.
every time you walk into Starbucks that says "Feel the Burn." Or like a Bernie Sanders shirt.
Yeah.
Go
the
in
coffee
there,
burn you.
look at the smiles you get.
I'll do that.
By the way, you know what you should do?
Okay.
You should wear. I'm actually being very
All
serious
go ahead.
right now.
I'm writing this down.
Do a comedy skit, not
Okay.
even a skit, test,
Okay.
experience. Wear a Hillary Clinton, I'm with her,
Hillary
Kamala Harris,
Yeah.
wear all those shirts, Bernie Sanders, and go into the same Starbucks
Okay.
and see how they
they
treat you.
Okay.
And then go and wear a Trump shirt
Trump shirt.
with a
Yeah.
MAGA hat and see how they treat
Okay,
you.
and I'll put undercover camera on my
Yeah.
shirt. Okay.
There's a simple solution.
Punches me in the face.
In the Starbucks, you play country music. Watch how it changes.
Oh yeah.
Play
Not
country
gonna
music.
happen, no.
Watch how it changes.
Why do you say that?
I think the people that are there that have the green hair and the septum piercings and all that, I don't think they'll work there anymore with the
they'll
country
leave.
music. I don't. It just changes the complete vibe of everything. I'm just telling you, play country music.
Maybe in Nashville.
Do they play
Nashville
country music in
everywhere
Nashville?
plays. No,
That's
not in the Starbucks. No, we have the green hairs with the septum
We
piercings.
could wear our T-shirts that say "I love country."
Even
music.
Nashville.
Yes, even Nashville. Nashville's a blue city though. But it's every coffee.
Speaking in
You notice
code.
that every coffee
Yeah, I was gonna
place,
say
for the
there's.
most part, is.
Do you remember we were in Austin? I believe we went to that coffee shop.
Austin is not Nashville. Yeah, I
Well,
do
I'm just saying in
remember that.
general, there was like 3 transgender people
remember.
working at the Starbucks
There's
and hanging
something
out.
about it.
But Tommy brings up the biggest thing. Forget about ideology for a second. Starbucks will make you go broke. You talked about how you make coffee from home and
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous
Save
to
that
spend
money.
money on watered down.
one
coffee
time
with
I did a Manect and I was helping somebody with their personal finance. I said, "Where's all your money going? You make $100,000 a year, but you have no money saved." I was like, "Let's walk through your big 3 expenses: your housing, your transportation, your food and beverage." It came out to be that they went to Starbucks every single morning, and they spent $6 on a coffee plus a little sandwich. Go, dude, you're spending $12 every morning at Starbucks. Do the math on that. Okay, so you're spending $50, $60 a week. You're spending $2,500 a year on Starbucks. That's money that can go in your Roth IRA. That money can go to 401k. And now you're just getting watered down coffee and you have no money to show for it. It's called death by 1,000 sips.
I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but she said
No,
she
Vinny, you
loves-
could shut up now because I'm talking.
Rob, I'm so sorry.
For me, I don't care about the wokeism, the ideology, the LGBT, the trans. The average person will basically go broke drinking Starbucks.
Tom, because she says she loves country music. Me and Tom love country music, and Tom showed me this T-shirt that people sell. I love country music. Get it?
Oh wow.
Oh my God, I don't.
Vinny, that's why you had to interrupt me, buddy?
Tom
for
makes
this
me, Tom
stupid
is
meme.
hilarious.
We got Tommy Lauren here, gonna
All
act like an
guys.
infant.
You were asking about the latest polo shirts that are coming up. It took us a few months to get them. They're finally in. I wore one of these. Everybody was asking, where did you get these Valuetainment polo shirts? They're right there. We got them in brown, black, white, gray, and another white. There's a bunch of them on here for those because it's hot. Yesterday, we flew in from Orlando. We're on a flight, flying back on this private jet, and we're asking the pilot, hey, can you turn on the AC? I can't turn on the AC. Mario makes the mistake of asking the guy, he says, I heard this is a Mach. What did he ask him? He says,
Mach? Does it go Mach? And the guy was like, yeah, it goes Mach 1.5.
He says, it
I'm
goes
like, here
actually
we go.
Mach 1.1. And this is, and then next, we get on the jet, and this guy goes, ew, he starts doing all this stuff, showing off. I'm like, what is this guy doing? On the way back, we're flying low. He says, I can't turn on the AC. I get off the plane.
Do you
remember what I look like?
Honestly, look like
Honestly,
somebody
what do I
pouring
look
water
like?
all over you.
I get off the plane. My entire shirt is flipping, drenched. And this is why Tommy just announced she's moving to Florida because she loves the humidity here. But for some of you guys that are in the heat, you want to wear a polo shirt and have the Valuetainment gear on, go place your order at vtmerch.com. We did not order too many of these, but if you want to get them, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, sport them. We were at Orlando at the Gaylord event. Cannot wait to see all of you guys at the Vault Conference. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.